First pitch moments away here in Houston. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Just a block east of what once was Union Station, there's a look at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining series to watch so far. The crowds, they have been very energetic, and I think we're looking at another good ball game here in the finale.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Angels, as longtime manager Mike Scioscia will line up his guys like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Eric Ibar will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
1-0 on the way. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
J.B. Shuck will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Ibar on at first, and now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Mike Trout will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season.
Let's go!
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Let's go, Houston!
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Josh Hamilton will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. First pitch to him. Split-fingered pitch is in there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here, 0-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels strand 1, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Starting lineup for the Astros looks like this. They tee it up against a now two-time All-Star, the hard-throwing left-hander C.J. Wilson. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Chris Carter will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0 now. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. A look now at the scouting report as we give you a gander at what you can expect out of this 33-year-old left-hander. Jose Altuve will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Calhoun is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Number 30 will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Let's go, bro.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Water here.
And And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Raul Ibanez will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, third baseman, David Freese.
David Freese will take his first cuts of the ball game here. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Cole Calhoun will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Angels held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Gary Cox will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Gary Cox.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. Still going, and that ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I would guess that he would have considered himself fortunate not to have to face this cleanup hitter in that first inning, but I don't think he's feeling too fortunate now because this ball was absolutely crushed.
Diego Corona will dig in here.
Catcher, Diego
Here we go.
Corona.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
And if he wants to turn things around, That's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
No outs, nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Hamilton will look this one in for the first out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Archie Chan.
Archie Chan will dig in with one in and one away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
One out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with one away.
Batting seventh, center fielder,
Dexter Fowler will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Here we go, Astros.
Wilson a move to first, and he'll get back in standing. Another look to first. Might have an idea something's up here. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Stay out of the double play.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
J.D. Martinez will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Come on, Houston.
Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 pitch. And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Swing and a rocket to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Jonathan Villar will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is going to find the wall out around the 373 sign.
This is not a bad pitch with 2 strikes. He's up there knowing he's got to shorten up and protect. He does that and more as he slices this one the other way. And with the runner moving on contact, he's going to come around to score all the way from first.
Chris Carter will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Changeup called strike one. For Villar, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels nothing. Chris Iannetta will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Chris Iannetta.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Grant Green will be the batter. And that misses, ball one. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. And he turns to the curveball that time as he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Jose Altuve makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
And this will be fouled away. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Hamilton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And 2-2.
2-2.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow. Very close with that one. I don't think I'd recommend taking that pitch again on a 3-2, though.
Payoff pitch coming. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Gary Cox will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
All right, Gary. Here we go.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
I got to count 2-2. Let's go, Astros!
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And this is one of the reasons why this guy's a major leaguer now, and that's his speed. He's going to be asked to run quite a bit, I'd imagine. And that right there is his first big league stolen base.
Let's get the win, Astros! Here we go.
Now a fastball here is hit softly to the left side of the infield. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Diego.
Diego Corona will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Archie Chan will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they will not get him at the plate as 2 runs are in, and it's 5-0.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels nothing. J.B. Shuck will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The designated hitter, J.B. Shuck.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Let's go, Astros.
Grounded to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
All right, Astros. Woo!
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, yeah.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Josh Hamilton.
Josh Hamilton will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Oh, shit.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Joe Blanton is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. J.D. Martinez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Here we go.
Ibar at short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jonathan Villar will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Full count now, 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Swing and a liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Chris Carter will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Blanton set. The pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Line drive, caught at third by Freeze. Throw back to first will not be in time, so they'll just get the 1 on the line out.
Well, I thought for a second after he caught this thing that he'd have a shot at getting 2 here, but the throwback across the diamond was just a little too late to double him up.
Jose Altuve will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Number 30 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but Most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Ibar will make the catch to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Raul Ibanez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Raul Ibanez.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Hard hit towards center. In there, a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
David Freese will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
In there, 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Mike can hit the ground ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Here he comes on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Cole Calhoun will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Chris Iannetta will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Get the easy out.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Three and two.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Grant Green. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come from Houston after this. Gary Cox will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one.
Astros. Left fielder, Gary Cox.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Here's another 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Come on.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And that guy on the mound, he won't even blink. If he wants to come in again and he thinks you're leaning out, he'll throw that same pitch in the same spot.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2.
Catcher.
You know, he's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Diego Corona will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball. On to first, and it's 2 up and 2 down in the inning for Blanton.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Archie Chan will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And that's in there, 2-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Dexter Fowler would be next. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here's a ground ball to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Eric Ibar will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
J.B. Shuck will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Cutter low, 1-1. High bar on at first, and now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Keep that runner from scoring.
3-2, here it is. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Mike Trout will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Tighten the D's.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
2-2 pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Josh Hamilton will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Let's go! Shut him down!
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Raul Ibanez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Dexter Fowler will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
Dexter Fowler.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Line hard, but foul. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, that was a slider, but he didn't seem to have too much trouble with that one. He rips this right down the line. He'll wind up making it into second with leadoff double.
J.D. Martinez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. For Fowler, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Pickoff move to second, and they got him.
Yeah, not a real heady base running move right there. He's got thoughts of going to third, and then he thinks better of it, and by then, he's a dead duck out there trying to make it back to second.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And this has been a strong 2 2/3 out of the pen. He's given him a real lift so far.
Jonathan Villar will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. And Hamilton will make the catch, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. David Freese will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, David Freese.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Cole Calhoun will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 17,
Chris Iannetta will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Up high, 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels nothing. Dane De La Rosa will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Dane De La Rosa.
Chris Carter will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter, Chris Carter.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Full count.
And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Second baseman,
Jose Altuve will step in, a base hit in his last time. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it'll be in time as the youngster Iannetta fires a strike to get him at second.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Good curveball, strike 2.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And this is fouled back and out of play. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. One out, nobody on. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Fouled back. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Now batting,
Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. The pitch. On the ground softly towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels nothing. Grant Green will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
That one's in there. 3-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Eric Ibar will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th.
Okay, pitch ya!
Ivar waits on the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
J.B. Shuck will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. From the belt, the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Here now the 2-2. Now a ground ball hit toward the hole, and this is going to make its way into right field for a 1-out base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Mike Trout will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Ivar with the lead from second, the pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Come on, play smart out there.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Fowler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Josh Hamilton will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
And here's where the Angels just have to start coming up with a key hit or two.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And they'll get on the board after all. It's a home run. A 3-run homer for Josh Hamilton. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, these guys were a little bit late to the party, but now their bats have woken up and they've made a game of it after all. You wonder where all this offense was earlier in the ballgame.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Jesse Crain will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jesse Crain.
Raul Ibanez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a solo shot there from Raul Ibanez, number 302 career. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
And goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
David Freese will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
David Freese.
First pitch coming. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first will finally retire him, as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels 4. Gary Cox will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
It sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Let's go, One more time, baby.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Three-two pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4.
You have to wonder now if this home run might wind up being plenty here to get the job done. That'll make this a two-run ball game here in the bottom of the eighth, and that could be more than enough to finish these guys off.
Kevin Jepson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Diego Corona will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he lays off for ball one. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Archie Chan will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Here's the 1-1. Now this is out in front, may be tough to get to. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Dexter Fowler will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this is going to be a foul ball. One-two pitch coming to Fowler, and this ball will be chopped foul. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. Runner at second here with one man out. This pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Push that big. Let's go.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down. J.D. Martinez will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels 4. Eddie Farmer is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 27,
That
Eddie
lady's singing now.
Farmer.
Cole Calhoun will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Cole Calhoun.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's what he's up here to do. Some late inning heat out of the bullpen, and he finishes him off with a good fastball here for career strikeout number 1.
Chris Iannetta will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Grant Green will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
In there for strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Eric Ibar will stand in as their last chance now. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 6-4. So long from Houston.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.